We are so glad to be here today. Today, the Bifa students have been able to come and view the pin-up at University of Nairobi for graphic design. And with us today, we have a lecturer from the graphic design department. Kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm a master student. My name is Stacey Gashoka.
Okay.
I'll be joining the second year next semester. So, okay, basically what we learn here is, as I said again, we do corporate brand identity. Then we also do something called packaging, advertising, and now photography. The reason why we do all these 4 areas is because when you create a brand, you need to know how to market for it. You also need to know how to represent it visually so that it communicates to its competitors, and it's also able to have a good positioning in the market and all those things. So basically that's us. There's so many other aspects, but yeah, that's us.
Okay, and just a question, how long does it take for you guys to come up with a pin-up work at your end?
I think nowadays it's an entire year.
Okay.
But initially it was per semester.
Alright.
So nowadays we have first semester units and then second semester units, and then that is combined to the fourth, not to the last semester, and then you pin up for your whole.
Okay, I'm glad that you mentioned the courses you are going to do under graphic design. So illustration is not part of it?
No, illustration is not part of it. Illustration is a course on its own because it carries things like now painting, character design, visual rendering. So other so many other things. You have book illustration, now comic style and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you as an individual, Madam Stacey, can you just tell us a bit of why did you decide to do graphic design?
I actually did illustration as my major in undergraduate, and then I did a micro masters in visual design from MIT, and then that really opened my mind. I was like, let me go this way because I need to become a brand designer. So basically, I really want to help brands, especially at the starting point.
Okay.
Because I used to work at a startup, but what really happened is that there was mismanagement of funds, not even my problem. But yeah, but you come to realize that from the beginning, when you start your own company, you need to understand things like, how do I position myself in the market? How do I fight with my competitors and all those things? Because you need to market yourself and also enable yourself to be there. And also packaging is really important because it really positions you.
Okay.
So as a startup, many startups have that problem of hatujui tunaanza wapi. So we just start because of the profit, but at the end of the day, 2-3 years down the line, they're gone because we didn't think about all the things from the starting go.
Okay.
Yeah, so personally, I want to become a brand designer. That what really pushes me. So now from there, I decided not to come back for the graphics course in masters.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear. Then another question, in terms of advising the youths after you've done your course in graphic design, can you just speak more about the job market, or if somebody wants to go in freelance?
Okay, I think freelance is really freelance is better in a way. That is, if you have one thing I'll advise the youth is that have a portfolio. Something we really forget is having a good portfolio, not just a portfolio, but and then something else. We create our portfolios in the Kenyan style, which doesn't really sell you abroad.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to have that. Check the trends, check the hands, check dribble, check other sites like BP, something BP Bundle. It's an organization that has all those let's say branding style guides, brand guide.
Yes.
Brand guidelines and all those things. Like it has specific for different companies, like such things.
Okay.
So check those areas in marketing, check companies like Pentagram, which is a very huge company in the States. They really do a lot, even in Europe. They're the company behind Coca-Cola and such brands. So check such things and learn how the global market really communicates, so that actually when you're designing here in Kenya, we're able now to meet the global market thingy, so that you're able to grow as a designer. Basically, that's what I can say. Because if you create your portfolio just designing for yourself here, then you won't grow.
I see.
Also, you can apply to companies abroad. When you apply abroad, they give you a brief. You're supposed to execute the brief within 2 days, right?
Yes.
So that brief, even if you don't pass, execute the brief now in the way they represent themselves, and then make that into your portfolio. So that when you're applying, it kind of seems like you really did something that.
Yeah.
So have a portfolio that is really, really outshining. Because I would advise you to go to though when you come out of school, go to maybe an agency. You know, there are several design agencies all over Westlands.
Oh,
so you can go to maybe several, work for 2-3 years,
yes,
get a nice camera, get a nice machine, and then maybe start freelancing. It's really, really helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are so glad for you sharing your knowledge and information with us, and we are so grateful to be here. Thank you, Madam Stacy, and thank you for allowing us to be here.
Okay.
Okay.